Yo, my beautiful people. This is your girl, JK Fox here. Today, we're back with another video. Today, I'm gonna be talking about my disability. So, if you don't want to hear about this video, please go on a different video. So, this is what we're gonna talk about today. So, I have a disability called cerebral palsy. It's about, half of my body does the same thing as my other half, which is pretty difficult and pretty cool at the same time, because I can still drive, I can still do normal things, it's just do it a little bit differently. I have my left hand and my right hand. My right hand does the same thing. So if I do 4 and 4, it will do the same. If I do 3, then this one doesn't go, my pinky won't go down, which is weird. But also, the coolest thing is that I can play field games with one hand, which is pretty cool. A lot of people are just looking and staring at me. They're like, how do you do it? Like, I'm like, practice. I've done it ever since when I was like 4. And another really cool thing is that I can play the bass guitar with one hand. I played a song called Smoke on Water by Deep Purple, which is pretty cool. Another really cool thing about my disability is that I don't call it a disability. I'll call it just being myself. Not being different. To me, having a disability doesn't mean you're different. It does mean that you're a normal person. You're the same inside. No one has to be different. Another really cool thing about myself is that I used to do cheerleading in high school and middle school, and a little bit when I was like 7 and 8, or 6 and 8, 6 and 7, between them two. I done it for 8 years, 2 in LPC, 1 in South Queens Middle School, and the other one is in LRHS, Liverpool Regional High School. I graduated, and I am very happy that I want to be a motivational speaker someday. That's what I want to be. I want to help other disabilities so they could come out their shell and help them not be afraid of what they want to do, because nothing can stop them. If they want to do cheerleading or play soccer or do basketball or anything like that, go for it, because nothing stops you from who you want to be. And another really great thing that a lot of people don't even know is that I love people who want to be themselves. Not be someone who wants to be, I want to be a famous person, like, someday. Well, you have to try hard enough to be famous. It's kind of hard. Nothing stopped you. But I can tell you, there's going to be bumps in the road. Like, each bump in the road. And another thing, too, is that I've been bullied 10,000 times. Nothing stops me. Not even people saying names, or even people saying, oh, I'm different, or people tell me like, oh, you're different, I don't want to be your friend. It doesn't matter. I look at them, I'm like, I don't care, you're missing out. Another thing is that I went to college. I done those type of stuff. The coolest thing about being me is that I'm not the same as other people, which is awesome. But also times, which I don't really want to be normal. Normal is kind of boring. I want to be unique. And that's one word that I like. Unique. And I just love being who I am and not what people want me to be. I enjoyed life, and life is what I want to be. I want to be someone who I want to be, not someone they want me to be. I am driving. I have things that help me to drive. I have this thing called a knob. So it goes on your steering wheel and it will help you steer. So because of my right side, I can't turn really fast on the right. I have to use the knob. And it helped me completely change my whole life. I'm still kind of nervous about driving, but I am excited for it. Another thing too is that a lot of people thought that disabilities can't have a job. Guess what? They can. I worked, I enjoy seeing people. I love to just deal with people. I want to work with people. I don't want to work by myself. I'm more a people person. And another thing I really want to do, hopefully soon, is do a Comic-Con. I want to do a little video on Comic-Con whenever this thing called COVID will be ending. And I want to make cosplay and all that and go to a convention, which is pretty cool. Now, hopefully I'll get to go to it soon. Another really great thing I really want to do is I want to talk to students and see, maybe change how their perspective on disabilities. And if it doesn't work, nothing can change them. They're just human. And another thing is that I want to be someone who I want to be. And that's it. If you ever want to talk and all that, talk to people. Do not, if you have questions about disabilities or about what they are, ask for help. Because if you want to learn more about them, go for it. Because it's pretty cool how you learn. To me, a lot of people told me that I couldn't walk or talk. That was the doctor said that to my mother. But she told them that she's going to make me walk, going to make me talk. Guess what today? I'm talking, I'm walking. The coolest part about me is that a piece of my brain is disappeared. It's not there. But a piece of my brain, pretend it's like right here. It's like, oh, I want to make her walk. And another piece over here is like, oh, I want to make her talk. Because I don't want her to do nothing all the rest of her life. I want her to do things. But sometimes it's kind of hard for my disability. There's 3 types. There's one that's half, and that's the one I have. There's one that's from the waist below. And then there's one that is basically the whole body. And it's sad seeing people in wheelchairs. But they do their daily lives, which is really cool. Don't let other people tell you what to do. Alrighty? I'll talk to you guys, all my beautiful angels, next time. Peace.